I don't know if I would refer to him as the great white elk of legend or anything like that. In my head, I've kind of played around with him being a combination of Antonio Banderas' character from Desperado.
Visiting a bar, and in he walked.
You saw his face?
His face? No. I mean, every step he took towards the light, just when you thought his face was about to be revealed, it wasn't. It was as if the lights dimmed, just for him.
You've heard stories of that man that carries a guitar case full of weapons.
You know, this myth, this legend, this mythical person that carries this guitar case full of weapons and takes out drug dealers and stuff like that. So a combination of Antonio Banderas from Desperado and Kaiser Soze from The Usual Suspect.
And like that, he's gone. Underground. Nobody's ever seen him since. He becomes a myth, a spook story that criminals tell their kids at night. Rat on your pop, and Kaiser Soze will get you. And no one ever really believes.
Again, a myth, a legend in the criminal underworld that you just tell other criminals and drug dealers about, or that, you know, the criminal parents tell their children, like, if you rat on your dad, Kaiser Soze will come for you, like this mythical status.
You believe in him, Verbal? Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God. And the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
Like, the stories are so unbelievably out there that there's no way they could possibly be true. But in fact, they are true. And remember, the title for 2010's Predators is a double entendre. Like, the tagline is, they're the most dangerous killers on the planet, but this is not our planet. So, like, the title is referencing the Yautja, obviously, and these predators they've taken from a different world and brought to this game preserve. So, who is the better predator? So, like, I just think it would be an awesome thing to explore what scares the Yautja. Like, we know there's children, we know there's adults, we know there's younger and older versions of these creatures that are out there, you know, experienced hunters, great hunters, and novices and stuff like that. So maybe when they're coming up, and maybe, you know, Predator Badlands can give a better idea of the Yautja culture in film rather than the comics and books and stuff like that. I'm interested to see how Dan Trachtenberg is going to explore and explain that. We can see how they're brought up and raised and, like, what stories and trophies and myths they're taught about and stuff like that. But, like, having something like a nightmare version of what scares them, because these guys to us are the monsters, right? Like, you see them, that face, you're like, what in the world is that? Imagine what scares them, and it's just the stories of Royce and his team and that he's put together on this planet. Maybe they're off planet, maybe they've got a ship now, and they're going around from planet to planet, you know, either scavenging or hunting, or they've taken up their own cause or something like that. I think it would be interesting to explore. And look, again, let me explain. This isn't anything in the comics that I'm telling you. This is in my own head. This is an idea for a movie or a script or something like that that I've come up with. I'm not going based on any comics, all right? Canon is canon until it's not. Canon can change just like that. The odds of this happening are 0%, so don't worry about it. Your Predator, you know, graphic novels and comics will stay the same.